Hi and welcome back to the Citizen channel. Hope you're all staying safe and well. And our talking point show as we look back at Manchester City 4, Southampton 0. Yes, another clean sheet. That's brilliant. Season 22-23, part 1, of course. Part 1 of season 22-23 on the 8th of October, match day 9. A good old-fashioned 3 p.m. kickoff, which is fine if you get to the game, obviously. If you're not at the game, it's you guys here in the UK. We're trying to find streams, aren't we? People who can't get to it. So let's have a look at the match report, the stats, and the facts on this game. Please, if you are new to the channel, do everything City, past, present, whatever. Please push that subscribe button, push the bell notifications. And these vlogs are coming out. Give us your comments. Let me know what you think, guys. Especially today with these with the player ratings show as well. Get onto there as well and have a view as to what your ratings will be and who your man of the match would be, etc., etc. So it'd be great to hear from you. And please, if you've got a chance, just give us a thumbs up. I'm sort of recovering from my cold just a little bit. I've had a cold for a few days. Not too bad. I'm getting a bit cold again tonight. I deteriorate as the day goes on. Is that old age, guys? Do you have the same thing when you've got a cold? You know, you start off the day fairly brisk. Well, I started off the day at 2 a.m. this morning. So, yeah, I was very brisk. It's now 10 to 9 in the evening. And, so I will be dozing off when I certainly sit and relax, that's for sure. So thumbs up, guys, if you can, that'd be great. Right, team changes, 5 to the Copenhagen, and I got 9 out of 11. So I'm happy with that. Obviously, the strange ones were Mahrez for Grealish, wasn't it? I thought Grealish should start again. He put Mahrez in there, and of course he snuck Diaz in, didn't he, as well, which sort of surprised me. I thought he was going to go for Aki and Akanji, who did play, but obviously it's a central partnership. But an interesting back line, actually, today. I thought Southampton didn't really expose us that much, and we seemed to be playing all over the place. I thought, certainly Cancelo was playing more as a winger, wasn't he? Even more than normal, which he does anyway. And Akanji, I think, was left as right back sometimes. Very odd, but hey, we got through it. We didn't let a goal in, so it can't be bad. So it was Ederson, Cancelo, Aki, Akanji, Diaz, Rodri, De Bruyne, Bernardo, Foden, Haaland, and Mahrez. The subs: Ortega, Gundogan, Laporte, Grealish, Alvarez, Gomez, Palmer, Lewis, and Wilson Esbrand. Of course, Andrew Madley was in charge, or I call him Richard Madeley, actually, but I think his real name's Andrew Madley. He's probably just as good as Richard Madeley. Lee Mason was on VAR. No problems today, was I don't think. Not for me. Had a VAR check, did we at all today? On to the match report, all the key points in the game. 2 minutes, an early chance. Yeah, interesting one. I don't know what Foden was trying to do. He was trying to do an overhead flick. I don't know what he was trying to do, but of course it was a Mahrez shot that was blocked by Bazunu, of course, ex-City. Very, very dramatic Bazunu, isn't he? A very dramatic goalkeeper. He's a bit like that keeper in the Champions League in midweek. He sometimes makes a simple look spectacular. But a good block. He played well today. And, of course, Foden couldn't quite hook it in on 2 minutes. 13 minutes, Cancelo finds Mahrez at the back. But, yeah, he sort of hits it into the second tier, or 2 points. Used to be old 2 points for Wigan in the old days, didn't it, that? So, not great from Mahrez. Get your head over it, mate. He did improve later on, fortunately. 14 minutes, Foden superbly feeds Haaland. And Haaland on his weaker foot, which he's been practising with, apparently. So, yeah, you get a bit more practice, mate. But I just thought that'd go in. I thought it hit the inside of the post. It's just one of those shots you think could dribble over the line, but obviously it went wide of the other post, squirmed wide of the other post as well. So unlucky. I thought he was unlucky. Bazunu well beat. 20 minutes, Foden was literally taken out in the centre circle. That was after he played a superb ball and released Cancelo down the left-hand side. And he twisted and turned and he twisted, I think it was Ward-Prowse this way and that. And yeah, his powerful shot from the angle, it went through a defender's legs, I think, and whether Bazunu was unsighted, but it beat him in the far corner, so a great goal to make it 1-0. But I think Foden got up all right. He didn't need any magic sponge or anything like that. Look bad, though, I actually watched it back just before on replay. Look bad. 31 minutes, Bazunu saves well from Foden again. 32 minutes, it's 2-0. I just usually think Foden's missed his chance. Yeah, I was sort of crying out for him to sort of dink it across or give it across. Yeah, he just dinks it over Bazunu for a goal. Superb, great through ball from KDB. And I say I was sort of starting to groan because I thought Foden had missed his opportunity, but a superb goal to make it 2-0 as he dinked it over the keeper. 38 minutes. Haaland with another good chance, but he got crowded out with Foden looking a little bit miffed, to say the least, that Haaland didn't try and find him. I'm not too sure he was aware of where Foden was at a certain point in that attack, but I know Foden wasn't very happy. It's usually the other way around, isn't it? It's usually Haaland that's having a moan. 45 minutes, Saints probably had the first shot of the match. I can't remember any other shots. Joy all round and celebrations all round the ground. Well, whoever was left in the ground at 45 minutes, and most people were at the bar, but it's over Edison's bar, so we keep that clean sheet at half-time, and it's 2-0. Into the second half, a rare run forward by Bernardo, who sort of was all over the place, but was mainly the hod carrier again, the worker, the busy bee in the middle of the pitch, and he hit his shot wide. 49 minutes, and it's 3-0. As this time, yes, Mahrez doesn't go for the post, between the posts. He actually manages to get his head over it, and he actually hits it into the ground, volleys it, but hits it into the ground, and it's good enough to beat Bazunu, and that was good approach work, I think, by Cancelo at the time. So it's 3-0 for City, game over. I mean, it's 2-0, probably 2-0 at game over, but 3-0 definitely. 52 minutes, yeah. Is it not to be Haaland's day? He shoots wide from a Foden pass. And then just a few minutes later, 57 minutes, Haaland doesn't make connection with it with a decent KDB cross. You expect him to, but whether he was unsighted, I'm not too sure. 58 minutes, we get a first substitution as Grealish comes on for Foden to rapturous applause, as you'd expect. 62 minutes, yeah, credit Bazunu. Haaland was through. He wanted to take it round him, but all credit to Bazunu. He took it off his toes. Good old-fashioned save from the keeper. You don't see them. Excuse me. You don't see many of them these days where the keeper actually grabs the ball off a forward's foot or a striker's foot or a player's foot. But superbly, sort of got a hand on it and then went to pick it up. And obviously, Haaland couldn't get to it before him. So well done, Bazunu. And obviously, Haaland looks as though he might not get a goal this game. Well, probably not, because on 65 minutes it's 4-0. And you can't deny City's Ragnar Lothbrok, can you? He's on the score sheet as he sweeps it in again. I mean, he scored certainly a handful of these sweeping in ones, where he just sweeps it in. There's 2 defenders on him, a goalkeeper, all beaten. And, of course, nothing anyone could do with that sort. As long as he gets it on target, which he does, it's a goal. As long as he doesn't spoon it over the bar, it's in the net. There's nothing they can do about it. And it's 4-0. And that's the end of the scoring. Still a bit more action. 70 minutes, Alvarez for KDB, Gomez for Cancelo, and Palmer for Mahrez. 77 minutes, Bazunu denies Grealish with the tip over. Yeah, it looked, again, a little bit more dramatic than it probably could have been. 78 minutes, Lewis for Bernardo. 79 minutes, Diaz hits about 4 City players go up for a corner, getting each other's way, and Diaz just heads wide. 81 minutes, Gomez just wide with his compulsory shot that I think we're going to see a lot of this every time he has a chance, and most of the time he gets them on target, but this one was just wide. 83 minutes, the Saints alive. Yeah, Saints come alive for that last 7 or 8 minutes. Who actually put City under pressure. A bit late, guys. And the shot is blocked and the ball trickles wide to ironic cheers, of course, from the City fans. And again, it was 86 minutes. They were wide again with another long-range effort. But that was about it from Southampton. Not brilliant at all. So we go on to the match stats. City, 21 shots, 8 on target. That's okay. Southampton, 5 shots, 0 on target. Yeah, most of those 5, I think, come in the last few minutes. 66% possession. Yeah, so not total domination. 733 passes to 370 passes. 89% pass accuracy by City, which is a little bit low. Usually 90, 91, 92 is a good game. 80% by Southampton, which is fairly good. 4 fouls by City, 8 by Southampton. 1 yellow card for the Saints, nothing for us. And an offside today. Yes, there's no offsides against Copenhagen, but 1 offside each for both teams and 9 corners for City and just 1 for Southampton. XG, like your XG philosophy, at XG philosophy. Yeah, City 2.29. It's okay, not the best, not the highest. And Saints 0.13. That's probably one of the lowest. I can't think of too many that have been as low as that. Probably Copenhagen wasn't much, was it, the other day? But that'll do. And overall now at our place against Southampton, so home games in the league against Southampton, we played 45 times, which is a lot, but nowhere near the highest that we played against teams like Arsenal, etc. 45 games, we've won 22, so almost half. Drawn 13 and lost 10. Scored 88 and let 54 in. And yep, KDB overtook David Silva's total of 93 assists. So that was his 94th assist today. So that's a little bit of a stat for you. And the Haaland goal, yeah, the fourth goal, was 21 passes in the build-up. I think we've done more than that in the past, but that's the joint highest so far in the Premier League this season. I couldn't see who the other one was, though. It might be us, I'm not sure, but I couldn't see who the other team was that had done 21 passes before a goal. But so far this season, it's the joint highest. Decisions, yeah, basically with a game against Copenhagen coming up and then followed quickly by Liverpool, of course. So please check out my Copenhagen preview show. Well, I'll predict my starting 11. But looking at the bench today, Ortega, Gundogan, Laporte, Grealish, Alvarez, Gomez, Palmer, Lewis, and Wilson Esbrand. Pep wants to win this. He's not going to play a very weak team in Copenhagen. He wants to win it, get 12 points out of 4 games, and then see how it goes with the Sevilla and Dortmund still to come, of course. So I think from those on the bench, I think possibly there's going to be about 4 or 5 changes. We see Pep making 4 or 5 changes, as he did today. He made 5 changes to the first Copenhagen game. And I think Gundogan, Laporte possible, Grealish, Alvarez and Gomez may come in the reckoning for Tuesday night. So please check my preview show on the Copenhagen second game. Yes, it's not a second leg, is it? It's the return match, if you like. So there you go, Saints and Mr. Hasenhüttl. Well, as I'm recording this, I've been looking on Twitter. He's not been sacked as yet, but this was his last chance. So the word's been put around. You know, what not nice, is it? You know, get a decent result against City or you're on your way. But yeah, they're a shadow of the team. We played twice. All right, we did okay in the FA Cup there after a pretty dire first half at St Mary's last season. But in the league, you know, they did very well last season. Took 4 points off us, you know, 2 draws. But that team there today, all right, City were excellent. Of course we were, you know, but I think they're just a shadow of the team they were last season. They're obviously still in 16th place, but obviously the team below them, Palace, they've got a couple of games in hand now, so they put them into 17th. So it's going to be really hard. I mean, they might find 3 teams worse than them, but whether getting rid of Hasenhüttl and getting someone else in will change that. I don't know, but we know what boards are like with big managers. So yeah, I do expect Hasenhüttl not to last too long. Personally, like any fan, you think, well, give him another chance. But I know the Southampton fans want him out. So at the end of the day, the board will probably get kudos if they do get rid of him. Be interesting though, but as I said, poor imitation of the Southampton we certainly played last season, that's for sure. As for City, of course, we go top with that. Of course, Arsenal playing Liverpool tomorrow. If they beat Liverpool, they'll go back above us. If they only draw, they'll still be behind us, which is good. Obviously, with our match at Anfield coming up as well. So it should be a good game. I might even try and watch it. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. What do we want? A draw? Probably want a draw. Let me know what you think, guys. I mean, a Liverpool win at a pinch, because obviously with a few points clear, but a draw would be nice. But if Liverpool get the win, that helps them psychologically coming into the matchup with us, doesn't it? So a boring draw will probably do for me, to be honest with you, with that one. Let me know what you think, guys. And then, of course, this week we've got Copenhagen. So, yeah, we've get 12 points from 4 games based on what we saw at the Etihad. Shouldn't be a difficult challenge, should it? But, you know, as I said, I don't think Pep will take any chances. And I say we'll still be playing a strong team. Please check out my player rating show as well. Yeah, man of the match today was the City picked Cancelo. So I'm not going to argue with that particular. I think that's fair enough. Let me know what you think. Did you think Cancelo was the best player? Thought he played very well. Yeah, I'll probably bow to that on the basis of what I saw and what I remember. But let me know what you think, and please check out my player rating show as well. And join me for the odds and preview shows for the Copenhagen games. There you go. Thanks for watching, guys. Please, until we meet again, I want to ask one thing, don't I? Please stay safe, Blues. Come on, City. Bye for now.